DJ Master is looking forward. Don't worry, we'll get our gothic bat rave in there for sure. It's the people's choice.
I feel you with it, and this day someone wrong. I feel you with it. Oh, someone like me, is it true?
Dustin Boyd from Savannah signing in. Good to have you in the place. Ingmar Koch, the legendary Dr. Walker, beaming in from Portugal. Yeah, I think it might be Rainbow Tribe Phoenix there, Rob. I think you've probably known him longer than I have. He was one of the founders of the Bank of Ideas in the Occupy days a few years ago. And Rough Ra, the Ward family in Donegal Island, you're very welcome. Join the vibes on a Wednesday night. Faulty DL. Pursuit 33, greetings to you. So we got our usual mixture of a few snouts from the trough, horror stories, plenty of positivity, one love vibes, sending it out, keeping us connected in these strange times. Big up to Greg Sams at his place last night, always such a pleasure. Drusilla in the place. Every dislocation leads to another dimension. Yeah. Electro Elvis, welcome. Ernesto, yes mate. Terry the Ghost, Tarifa Pirates, yes, good there. Matthew Xavier, we like a lovely pad, don't we? Let's have a bit more of it. Hi David Lowe, we've got a little clip from your animation later in the show. Sylvia Bratanava, Falty DL, or you could say Filthy DL, especially when he gets his low bass on. Yeah, hit it. I always wanted to be James Brown. Now no one can tell me I can't. Pexomatis, good to have you here. And Mira Jungle Nebus, Krasota. Not sure if that's a place or a greeting there, Mira, tell us. Good faithful listener, Lucas Bollinger and Laura there. Domo arigato gozaimasu to you too. Regular Wednesday. Travis is asking on the chat here, what Ninja Tune merchandise are people most proud of? He says his is the Ninja Tune wax sack. That was a pretty handy bag that. I gave one to my dad actually, and he used it as his fishing bag for quite a while. And yeah, now that vinyl's not quite so in, still a function as a handy bag. like my Ninja sweatshirts the best because they keep me warm. Weirder delay times in there somehow. It's all very well syncing them exactly to the beat, but it's a bit lazy sometimes. Well, yes, of course, Rode IES. Well, you know, the Ninja king size skins were a bit of a lick. They were. And big up to Shane, who helped design all the Ninja Speak on the Ninja. You can still do that, can you? Ninja skins. Dr. Deej has just found some old Ninja skins in a box. I must say, I'm not actually a smoker anymore, but I remember them with a lot of affection. I wonder if they'll, if the gums lasted all this time. Thank you for that clarification there, Miro Jungle. Krasota is in Slovakia. Thanks for the Ninja love, Sylvia. Travis has been fishing. Did you catch anything, mate? Not that it's all about that. Yeah, the Yes Mate hoodie was a classic, wasn't it? Slowly mix out. Hey Marco. Marco Pfeiffer is sending us best wishes from the smallest Coldcut village fan crowd. Just as I was about to finish that, the comment vanished. Come on now, give me my comments back. Sorry, I missed the end of that comment there, mate. Nathan's still got his wax sack, still rocking. So, Travis has caught some trout. Makes me think of my dad. He was a keen fisherman. I remember sitting by the side of the river eating salmon from a little tin tray that he just literally caught out of the river a few hours before. Okay, let's pull the spotlight. And we're already into the give some signal part of the program, because this is a contribution from Ernesto. Thanks for this. This is done on Ninja Jam. It's a version of Bossa Tune. I'm going to let that poodle on in the background lest I rudely talk over it. Yeah, well, a ninja sack made of wax wouldn't be so good. I also thought, Rob, that sometimes it sounded a bit like it was a whack sack. A whack sack, which does not be so cool, be rather whack. But the X marks the spot, I suppose. Yeah, wicked. Okay, let's see what we got on the news agenda today. Here we go. Okay, now this was an amazing story. I couldn't believe this, right? So, in Australia, Rio Tinto, the enormous mining company, decided that they would just go ahead and blow up some 46,000-year-old sacred Aboriginal caves in Western Australia. And reasonably enough, intense pressure for strong action was felt after Rio Tinto's decision to blow up these 46,000-year-old rock shelters at Juukan Gorge in Western Australia's Pilbara region. Rio Tinto said to Jacques, that's the chief executive, Jean-Sébastien Jacques, and two other senior executives, yeah, the company blew up the rock shelters, which were highly significant to the area's Aboriginal traditional owners, despite knowing for years of their importance. I think that qualifies for a Boris it up, actually. I think Rio Tinto Boris it up there, and the only good thing that they've done is sack some executives who've no doubt parachuted out on a suitably generous golden handshake so that they can conclude that crime pays. Never mind. Right. Yes, the UK continues to be incredibly hypocritical. Toxic pesticides banned for use are exported from the UK, so we can send them to developing countries, as well as UK, Japan, and US, Japan, and Australia. Yeah, so export that poison. Won't have it here because it might piss some voters off, but let's dump it on some other people, shall we? More positively, I met Mark Rylance the other day, the actor actually. He was a very friendly guy. He was at Extinction Rebellion, and he is supporting that, and also Stephen Fry. So I already logged in here. Now you may well ask, why do I use The Guardian so much as a source of news? And the answer is that they're my favourite newspaper, and the only ones that sort of independent, virtually the only ones not owned by Mr. Murdoch. 150 public figures. I mean, really, the government are trying to classify Extinction Rebellion as a sort of criminal, an organised crime group, if not a terrorist organisation. And, well, that is pretty pathetic, really, and quite an obvious Nazi move. So, hopefully, right-thinking people will say, you what? Actually, when there's a lot of terrorists around, many of them very at home on the right wing, yeah, there's a good letter here. Actually, Ninja and Coldcut supported this. Don't criminalise Extinction Rebellion. Someone's got to do the job of blowing the whistle, making some noise. This lady, Suella Braverman, is the Attorney General, and she She's been trying to justify the government's decision to break the international agreement that they made about Brexit so they can just get on with trashing it some more and having it their own way. Quite interesting article here. How big oil misled the public into believing plastic would be recycled. Basically, they worked out that plastic couldn't be recycled and that it was poisoning everything, but they decided they'd just go ahead and make a lot of PR to pretend that everything would be okay. So this sort of went on over decades. Laura Liebrick, manager at Recycling, Southern Oregon. To me that felt like it was a betrayal of public trust. I'd been lying to people unwittingly because we were told that plastic could be recycled. But actually, it can be, but it's quite expensive. It's much cheaper generally to make it from fresh oil. And so, all the promises of the oil industry that it would be recycled were all lies. No, we won't spend any time on The Liar, I think, this week. No airtime for The Liar. Now this is interesting, and in fact I think we'll play this video, which is pretty decent. BLM dance routine on Britain's Got Talent triggers 15,000 complaints. Well, fuck those complainers for a bunch of whinging bastards. I don't know what time it is, because I didn't see anything other than goodness in this video, which I'm going to play round about now. Let's see if this works.
Tell me the one about the virus again. Please, that one's my favourite. I
Gonna play the whole thing.
Okay, I'll tell you the story of how the world was before. It was a world of waste and wonder, of poverty and plenty. Back before we understood why hindsight's 2020. People came up with companies to trade across all lands, but they swelled and got much bigger than we ever could have planned. We'd always had our wants, but now it got so quick, you could have anything you dreamed of in a day with a click. Families had stopped talking, not to say they never spoke, but the meaning must have melted and the work-life balance broke. But then in 2020, a new virus came our way. The governments reacted and told us all to hide away. But while we all were hidden under orders of the Prime Minister, people dusted off their instincts and noticed something more sinister. Another disease, deep-rooted in our system. Fear, hate and ignorance, but racism was the symptom. As the world watched on, another black life gone, leaving what we thought we knew in tatters. What we thought we knew, some clearly didn't. Black lives matter.
Nobody's born racist, man, it's something you learn. Deep-rooted in your brain from the day of your birth. I think it's time that we repair all of these bridges we burned and let love out of our hearts onto the cheeks we've turned. Spread love, show love, let's get rid of this curse. Don't wait for anyone to act, man, you go first. 400 years wasted, let's get rid of this hurt, cause that's the only way we'll ever see peace on earth.
Our diversity.
But in amongst this crazy world, we found love within the madness. We clap the heroes of the NHS, found love within the sadness.
Just got a message on
And when we
Facebook.
finally
They've
found
blocked
the
that,
cure,
so maybe
and
it's
we were
stopped.
allowed to go outside. It's funny, we preferred the world we found to the one we left behind.
Okay, I think we've been blocked on that, so let's slide out. It's probably all right on Twitch, but I think they blocked us there. Yeah, sorry about that. That's the way it goes with the copyright control. Okay, let's take some freestyle on Intergalactic Beach Bar. Thanks for the nice comments there, Sylvia and Michael Beard. Travis, I will look that up for you, mate. The toxic pesticides are paraquat. That's a nasty one. Yep. Syngenta and Innovis are two UK companies exporting from UK facilities large quantities of pesticides based on chemicals that would be illegal for use in the EU. Paraquat is a particularly nasty one, so there's the answer to that question. And a little note here. Who posted this? I think it was Rob Wood asking about Coconut Revolution. You know, Rob, I remember that documentary, Coconut Revolution, and it was, I think, Rio Tinto Zinc that tried to bully that little place, Bougainvillea, into letting them rape the country with their mining operations. And the people there kicked back, kicked them out, turned the mining engines into dynamos powered by coconut oil and became independent. In fact, I met the guy who made that documentary a few years ago. I can't remember his name, I'll have to look it up. Highly recommended that documentary, Coconut Revolution. Wicked. Ha. Welcome to the next men. Is that the legendary dance outfit? Well, Dr. Deech, I've been reading up on that Facebook cracking down on music streams this week. It's not quite as Nazi as my friend Mixmaster Morris first assumed it was. As far as I can see, quite difficult to always get clarification on what these corporations mean. But I think, in fact, they're cracking down on people playing unlicensed music. And that's why I play Ninja Tune and Warp music, because under a blanket agreement by Merlin, the independent consortium and cooperative, that's been negotiated with Facebook. So just keep playing your Ninja Tunes and your Warp and you'll be alright. That's the read on it we've got at the moment. Les Jazz, making nice noises, is a little thing called Jamm Pro. This is Coldcut's beat instrument. Join us in our quest to develop the world's most powerful beat instrument. And ideally give it away. It's like a modular synth for beats. I never really show these other pages because this page here, the play page, is the main one. And these are the pages with more advanced functions like the cold cutter and lots of fun. Let's have a bit of sub bass. It's quite nice, isn't it? See, this is how it works. When you get a combination of sounds and effects you like, let's put some reverb on those drums. A bit of distortion on the synth there. I'm going to save that as a patch. Just long hold there. Save it as Pirate. Now anytime I want, I can recall that. Here's one I made earlier. Oh, I see what's happened. I think because Facebook had blocked me, I've got to restart. Facebook stream is back on, but for some reason comments are disabled, Mr. Electro Elvis says. Hey, Next Men, welcome. Very nice to have you here. Send us in one of your new tracks if you like, and a call out actually. We'll say give us some signal to each and every pirate out there. jampro1000@gmail.com, JAMMPRO1000@gmail.com. We love to get a communication. We can play a track, play some images, or if you've got a fantastic link you think that we should check out, let us know. Back to Pirates. Hey there, Astro Raph. Scroll. Yeah, looks like we got knocked off Facebook. Oh, we're back up. Back up to some listeners there. Ellis Melman in the place. Hello there, Ellis. I was just thinking about you again today. Back in the place, Rob. Lucas, greetings from Poland. Thank you, mate. Greetings from the Cotswolds. The Omphalos, the belly button of the UK. Take it somewhere else. To Flying Lotus Land, for example. Abstract it out like Philo likes. Sometimes those delays get a bit out of control. The other day I was talking to Mr. Adrian Sherwood, perhaps the king of the crazy dub feedback. And he's just done a lovely new remix for us. Moving into Flying Lotus Land, this is called Post-Requisite. Okay, let me fire up the old Resolute so we can have some visuals. Yeah, Mine observes that the app could be quite a fun for a sort of 4 AM back to mine kind of thing. And actually, when you've got a nice decent iPad, let's see what we got here. Yeah, let's get some clips going. When you've got a nice decent iPad, it's actually possible for 2 or even more people to play on one copy of Jamm, so it's quite interactive. Yeah. Why listen to all those elite DJs when you could be making your own music? I'm going to mess it around again. What I love about Flying Lotus is he really freed us up from conventional notions of what is timing, what is swing. Sometimes, as John and I used to say, one man's out of tune is another man's harmonic interest. Or woman's. Hey there, Mighty Mark. Good to have you here, mate. Let's pull my windows around here, getting a bit out of sync. There we are. Now, isn't that a magnificent shot? Well, next men, hit me up. Drop us a message, jampro1000@gmail.com. I'll probably sort you out a code. I think we did collaborate, didn't we, on a track a million years ago? Seem to remember. Anyway, you're very welcome. D-Med out. Well, actually, this is Fly Low. But before, it was something else. Green Duck Bob, thanks for your smiley faces there, mate. That should be illegal, shouldn't it? Sorry about that. Yeah. Callum, we got blocked by Britain's Got Talent on Facebook for playing a Black Lives Matter video. There you go. Didn't add that one. Borised it up. Okay, come on now. I know what it is. That's the one we want. Another Flying Lotus tune. And we're going to mix into it right about now. Black Balloons Reprise. Mr. Steve, Flying Lotus, the King of Wonk. And probably the artist I wish that Ninja Tune had managed to grab, actually, just between you and me. Hit link active on the Resolute now. It's doing the video mixing here, so all these clips should be vaguely in time. It's 90 BPM. Jude Greenway, evening to you. Thank you, Paul Reynolds. Yeah. Similar, isn't it, to the early Solid Steel vibe, when we used to do what we called the the Sphinxes on Solid Steel, where we just do 2 hours across the tracks. Mind you, we never had any talking on it in those days. So. Good spot there, Lucas. Says Madlib Quasimoto, come on feet. Sample this as well. Oh yeah, let's get on the good foot. Yeah, my point about the Black Lives Matter, that's diversity, they call that dance piece. It's like, how can that attract 15,000 complaints? What's their problem? What is their problem? It's a good solid dance piece with a message and people feeling soul. Okay, let's have a look at collectivism of the week, alright? Peaking here, maybe a bit too loud. Watch my levels. Okay. So I like Avars, the Avars organisation. They do a lot of good campaigns, and I just signed this one, trying to put some pressure on President Bolsonaro of Brazil to take effective measures to protect the Amazon forests and their people, and a healthy stream of new signers just adding their words, adding their voices and their names to that. So Callum, if you could post that in, that link, then if any of you good people want to feel moved to sign that, I think it's a good campaign, and anyone around the world can put their voice to that. Pass legislation to extend prohibition to all products linked to illegally deforested areas worldwide. Ban the imports from illegally stripped lands. Yes, I think it is a very good idea. Okay, what am I going to have play now? Let me just rewind that 1 second rather naughtily. Yeah, had some other good news here on the environment and energy tip. That's the energy and climate daily news. Hitachi, they're abandoning their $20 billion UK nuclear project. I think probably correctly feeling it's going to be a lot more expensive than they said it was going to be, and that people will resist it. We don't need nuclear energy, there's plenty of other energy. There's no energy shortage, in fact. There's only an energy consciousness shortage. Quite a different thing. This is a clip I filmed in Berlin a few years ago, and then put through the rather good IMA engine, quite a nice program. IMA engine, IMA engine, for vectorizing. That's what I did all the artwork for all the jam packs for as well. Oh yeah, one bit of news on that as well. Let's flash back to that for a sec. Google reckons its carbon footprint is now 0, and they even say they've wiped out all its historical carbon as well, which I think is probably a quite difficult thing to measure, but it is nice when a big company like that seems to actually be putting some effort rather than just talking about it. I think there's more leadership coming from the digital corporations certainly on carbon and the environment than there is on governments right now. Okay, what we got next? Okay, time for a little bit of Give Us Some Signal. This is from Lotan Clan. Let's check him out. Little animation and track. Let's start that one again. Here we go. And if David Lowe, if you're on the chat there, mate, perhaps you could tell us how you put that together. Is that done in Unity? Not bad, quite a banging track there, sampling Mr. Sean Paul Temperature. And using the Teenage Engineering OPZ synth. Okay, all the visuals are made with open source software. Respect. Like the jumping speakers. Wicked. Lotan Clan, Mr. David Lowe made that for us. I like it. And we're going to go to another nice bit of audience work that we've been sent in. This is from Red Sky Lullaby, who's made, I think, possibly, hesitate to say it, but possibly the best set so far made by someone other than myself on Jamm Pro. And he calls this one Forward. Let's check it out. I'm going to take this for a ride. Red Sky Lullaby. It's made a nice selection of presets at the top here, which I could just go through those actually, but that would be a bit lazy. Let me just take some little moment to do some shout outs and check the chat here. Oh, David Lowe's telling us it's made with Blender. Yeah, Blender, rather amazing open source 3D modeling and animation program. On an open source drive, yeah, wicked. John Mace, good to see you here, mate. Enjoyed that. Let's go. Red Sky. This is a lot of fun. you, Rufra. Yeah, we make our own television here with your help. Don't forget, give us some signal, whatever you're doing creatively, or even just a nice link. We're a community here on Pirate TV. Wednesday night, cross the track, sign-ups to sign-outs. Let's do it. I'll try and make that noise, Alex Sarachi. It sounds to me like, aye, yeah. And again, puh. Acid on a Wednesday night. That's right, time it out. We want to go across the tracks with you here. As I say again, what I like particularly about Flylo's contribution to the music scene is that abstraction. How far can we fragment something out, push the boundaries of what is rhythm, what is music, what is a noise, what is a song. I'm not sure it will change the world, but it's quite good fun. What a nice lot of nice one. If I was feeling super lazy, Slobada. Yes, mate. Let me try. Slobada. Slobada. Freedom. Freedom. Freedom to us all. Freedom to us all. Freedom to us all. Freedom to us all. Now, if I was feeling super lazy, I just crank the delay up. And not say any more. That's not actually what I meant. What I meant was, if I press that button, then it's going to automatically trigger the patches in turn. Here we go. So this is using it a bit like a pattern-based drum machine. Next one. So you can actually set up a sequence of these patches, and now we've put in this, this menu here where you can duplicate and delete them and stuff. You can order them a lot more easily than we could before. And the next one's here we go. So you can actually structure out something and then play it back in one piece. And the next. Yeah, deem it out. That's about it. We're questioning the constructs, see where the walls are, see where the barriers are. Personally, I think electronic music should be quite a lot more wild. But of course, when you're dancing, it is nice to have a groove. And I'm pleased to say my very good friends and long-time inspiration, Mixmaster Morris, who quite often pops up here, is going to come and stay with us at the end of this week with a bit of luck. Ruffra thinks it sounds like Seafield. That's a compliment, thank you. And yeah, I thought I'm going to turn that off now. Okay, here we go. Mixmaster Morris, the international ambassador of all things chilled and ambient. Now we're going to work on an ambient mix together. He's also doing some new music. See this channel here that's red at the bottom? I've turned that off its normal mode. That's normal back in its normal mode of looping, but fine. Hold shift and turn it. Hit it. It'll only play when I press it. Bit of a problem with the tuning there. I think I'll take out the melodic. This is another track sent in by an audience member, Astro Rafe or Rap. This is called Cultural Suicide. And Teleporter Cafe just beaming in there. Hello to you. Yeah, Nepalese Bliss, Doctor, that was a good one, wasn't it? Classic. But also Kira's recent album, talking about Mixmaster Morris, aka The Irresistible Force, well worth checking out. And all his many... just showing my knickers to the audience there, sorry about that. And I think it's time to say Dinny to Space Lab, please. Yeah, Morris's mixes are legendary. He has hundreds of them. He rules Mixcloud, so check him out on there. He's thing at the moment is doing like 1 hour mixes of like an artist, just the art of noise, or was the jazz one he did a couple of days ago. Kamasi No, not sure it was, but it's. You'll check him out on Mixcloud. Years of entertainment there for you. Go back to some. Oh, I quit Resolute, didn't I? Let's have it back again. Yeah, Dreamfish Neliado, absolutely classic. Pete Namlock, another much missed talent. Ah, Olive. A heroic dose with Mixmaster Morris's music. Yeah. Barbarella. I should dig out all this stuff because Rising High are gone, and so we won't get busted for that. Next week I'll play some more Mixed Master. In fact, maybe I'll be able to get them on the show. That'd be cool. Ah, Slumdog, the competition. Fuck. I did promise there'd be a competition, didn't I? Okay, I did. Well, I suppose we can. Everyone's going to use Google. If you know the answer, you might be quicker. I'll have to think of a good prize as well, won't I? Okay, right. It's coming up. Competition's coming up, people. Watch your buttons. It's going to be the first person to post the correct answer. We may not announce it immediately because I have no idea how to do this, basically. Let me just make sure I've got something to play after this. I think I need another track here, don't I? I know what I'll play. Have I got time? Have I got time? Just about. Oh, sorry, I'm still showing the desktop, aren't I? Ah, rescue has arrived in the form of emergency VJ Dinars. Hi, babes. Let's put something on. Probably highly inappropriate, but we'll just play this for a sec. Okay, sorry, normal service is being resumed as we chill out a bit with Miguel Atwood Ferguson on Brainfeeder. This is called Kazaroo. That's from our walk on Saturday. It's the canal. Took a nice walk on the canal yesterday, on Saturday when we were in London. London was absolutely looking at its best. Super sunny day, lots of people looking happy outside. And okay, let's move it up. Okay, all right, there we go. You're on. Push the transitions up. Seriously talented guy, Mr. Miguel Atwood Ferguson. It's one of these LA jazz geniuses. Okay, right, enough beating around the bush. Right, on the buttons, I'm going to do the competition. Okay, what I want to know is, and I mentioned earlier that we've just done another collaboration with Mr. Adrian Sherwood on New Sound. He's done a remix of, I can tell you actually, it's Freedom Groove off the Keller Kettler. And I want to know the names of three legendary musicians from New York who's going to get in there first. Three legendary musicians from New York who were the Sugar Hill Gang and later played with Sherwood on lots of records as Tackhead, a bass player, a guitarist and a drummer. Three long-time cohorts of Adrian Sherwood, and the winner, I should say, is going to get a copy of the Coldcut and Sherwood CD outside the Echo Chamber. I might even be able to get it signed by John and me. Who has a clue what I'm talking about? That's the competition, folks. Who can name the members of Tackhead, the legendary drummer, bass player and guitarist who played on so many records? Yes. Oh, PD Moore is looking good there, but I've got to have a quick look on Facebook. It might have done that. Rob Wood was in there quickly. Little Axe. I'm not sure that I feel like I'll Gamba Gascoigne on 20 questions here. It looks as if Rob Wood was the first to answer. Of course, they're not dated, these. It doesn't give the exact time, but Rob, I can't accept Little Axe. Oh, no, I see. Yes, no, he has said that. Doug Wimbush. Oh, yeah. No, yes. I think it is. It is the Demon Sample Spotter. Oh, no, Ruth Wedgwood. No, wait a moment. It's going the wrong way. How can I see? Okay, there's a lot of excitement here. There's a lot of correct answers. The answers are, of course, Skip MacDonald, Doug Wimbush, and Keith LeBlanc. P.D. Moore was in there very, very quickly on Twitch. Dr. Deej was not far behind. Electro Elvis's typing skills tripped him up there. Slumdog also got it, and then David Kersey, Paul Reynolds, Ruth Wedgwood, Rob Wood, all got the right answer. Okay, I know that all you pirates are generous people, so you'll, I hope, forgive us when I say that there can only be one winner for each competition, otherwise the postage will kill us. So we're going to go through the logs with the help of my man Callum. Hopefully, Callum, if you're able to do it by the end of the show, that'd be great. Otherwise, sorry, I couldn't resist that. Otherwise, we'll do it as an announcement next week. Okay, well done, all you musical pirates out there. And I can also exclusively reveal that Doug Wimbush is playing bass on this rather stonking dubtastic new Adrian Sherwood mix of Keller Kettler, which will probably be out in a couple of months. We're doing a remix compilation with some Ski Mask, Stingray, DJ Stingray, some other soups on there, riffing on the Keller Kettler tracks and quite banging. Yes, indeed. Well done, everyone. And I think that was fun, actually. So we should make a habit of doing the odd competition. Let's try and do a competition every week. For you lovely, good vibe pirates around the world. Wednesday night, this is Pirate TV. Sending out good vibrations. Here's a little shower thought of yesterday, last night, in a little bit of an enhanced state. What do you think of this? I'll just wait till I load my next thing up, actually. There we go. And the shower thought was, The invention of the wheel. Now that was a real revolution. This is Rafferty, Ninja Tune artist. Sounds of Rafferty. This is called Build Me Up. I get a bit of Ninja Jam action and a bit of video mixing at the same time with Mistress D on the dials. Let's go. Question from Dr. Deej there. He says, am I right in thinking of the Gary Clayle who worked with Adrian? Adrian Sherwood way back now works with the homeless. Wouldn't surprise me, mate. Definitely an artist with a social conscience. I'll ask Adrian about that. Tell you, Mr. Sherwood, big hero of mine when I was a student back in the old days, listening to On You Sound. Absolutely one of the most nicest top guys that's been my pleasure to meet in this business. Straight as a die. Straight as a die. On You Sound, 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 You Sound. As they like to say, disturbing the comfortable, comforting the disturbed. Pirate TV. Pirate TV. Pirate TV. Pirate TV. Pirate TV. Green there. There is such a thing as too much echo. There is such a thing as too much echo. There is such a thing as too Yeah, that green clip with the geese finding their way through the slime is inspired by Saturday Morning Looker, a wonderful book by Andy Goldsworthy. He's this incredible artist who does land art, and we're definitely going to feature some images of him with some ambience on Pirate TV. Yes, David Kersey, Major Malfunction. I remember that. We'll have to dig that one out. Is that in fact the one with Malcolm X on it? Oh, I got a spinning wheel of death. Facebook. It's killing me, killing me, killing me. These dancing clips from the German genius Pina Bausch. My good friend rock and roller Attila used to work with her and has been bending my ear for years, saying what a genius she is. I only just got round to watching the film Pina by Wim Wenders. Absolutely mind-blowing. I think we'll definitely show a trailer from that next week. Pina Bausch, Pina's the film. Never really got modern dance, but as soon as I saw that, it's like, yeah, I get it. Love it. Steady ha-ha on the visuals. This is Dowd on Ninja Tune. Chris Biscuit. This is called Murmur. Thanks for the heart there, Julie. Okay, Mighty Mark, we'll crowdfund that, I think. Digital crackers that play procedural generated music when pulled. Your crackers, mate, your crackers. Your crackers. Like they say, it's a madness that's good for the country. A madness that's good for the country. David Kersey, that's a good point, because well, it's just reminded me that we can play On-U sounds because On-U is distributed by Warp nowadays, I think, so we shouldn't get busted for Facebook for that one. Oh yeah, this fits so great. Let's have a close look at him. Yeah, that works. Okay, that was Dowd and Murmur. Just going to take a moment. Let's play a bit of this N Deeper. This is mine and Darren Sangeeta's project. new directions in psychedelic abstraction. This one's called Divide by Zero. Wednesday night, across the tracks, worldwide, on the outer net. We call it Pirate TV. And let me just take over for a sec. Yeah. Now really we should have downloaded these photos and done a bit of a mashup of them, maybe later. But these, this is GDT Nature, whoever they are, Nature Photographer of the Year competition. Check out some of these pictures. I don't know. No, that just makes it smaller. Okay. The German Society for Nature Photography. Bless up. Okay. Oh, wow. What a fantastic picture. Sorry if you're watching on a small screen. I should try and blow these up, but I'm not quite sure how. It's fantastic. If I click. Oh, that's made it a bit bigger. That worked. Okay. And that first one to start it off, Danger in the Mud. Wow. You wouldn't want to be messing with that. Another water-based image. Pretty decent, isn't it? Can that actually be a real photo? I guess so. Can you read that, babe?
Yes, reflection of light on a cobweb.
Reflection of light on a cobweb. Outrageous. Thank you. There's a good old Attenborough styled image there. Wow. It's also rather nice. Nature is the art of God, I've heard it said. Even if you don't believe in God, that's especially some old bloke in the sky. It's a sentiment I can totally agree with. Nature is the art of God. The winner for landscapes. Very beautiful world we still live in, isn't it? So enjoy every day. Oh, fantastic. We've been getting into watching the birds in our garden, which is a place the birds seem to like, and the bees. Strictly no chemicals policy. That was the winner in the birds category. And they were all courtesy. Let's hear it for the German Society for Nature Photography. Enough respect. Okay. And now for something completely different. I didn't play When They See Us last week, did I? Okay. Did I? Okay.
Is Mom off?
Change.
It's just us. You and us. Who you were in the park with?
I don't know names. I just got lost.
Where did you see the lady?
One lady.
The female jogger was severely beaten and raped.
Every black male who was in the park last night is a suspect. I need all of them.
What's going on with my son?
Your son was involved in a rape in Central Park.
No,
Wait a minute.
Wait a second. They saw you rape the lady.
I didn't see a lady or hit anyone. I didn't see any lady.
Kevin.
I didn't see any lady.
I want to see my son right now, right now.
Whatever they said I did, I didn't.
I know.
Zoning on the road.
Nothing in these boys' state matches the central facts of the crime.
All we need is for one to tie this whole thing together.
These tapes are not as clean as the state would have you believe.
There is injustice happening here.
There is not one shred of evidence.
Imagine the frenzy of these teenagers ripping off her
They
clothes.
are innocent of these
They
crimes.
are guilty.
Why are you doing us like this?
What other way they ever do us?
And I haven't looked back
I've been having these dreams.
since I met
I keep hearing these footsteps. And they coming closer and closer. That's me. Coming to bring you home. They said if I went along with it, that I could go home. And that's all I wanted.
The police will do anything. Lie on us, they will lock us up, they will kill us.
This is my life.
I don't think we should admit to something that we didn't do.
Okay, we keep fighting.
Yeah. Very powerful stuff. I heartily recommend seeing that, When They See Us, by Ava Devine, who made 13th as well. And someone's put in the type there, Green Dot Bob, yeah, horrible miscarriage of justice. That doesn't begin to go far enough, really. An outrageous, I'm not even going to say story. Highly recommended. It's a tough watch, When They See Us, on Netflix, and it is worth observing that when we complain about, the right wing owning all the media and so on, social media and platforms like Netflix do offer more of a possibility of getting our message out there than perhaps there was in the past. And that series, that story being shown worldwide, could maybe not have happened before. So let's use our energies to take advantage of these channels. Oprah Winfrey is executive producer on that. If you do watch it, there's an excellent extra hour with her interviewing the actors and the real people involved in that story when they see us. Pirate TV. I've just Borised it up, so I'm gonna so a quick Mixmaster Morris style gear change there, and this is another offering from our community. This is Tio, Ludi, Cohen, Nikolai, and myself using Tim Exile's Endless app to put together a set for Jamm Pro. Have a little bit of this, babe. Have a bit of this. Yeah. It needs the other one though. So we got together on Endless, and Tia and crew have pulled together this 106 BPM, one of my favourite BPMs. Now that's a mix master type of sound, let's hear it. Thanks for the info there, Green Duck Bob. Hey, Dr. Deej is on the rum. I could do with a nice warming glass of Havana Club myself around about this time, if anyone wants to send me a virtual mug. Let's go somewhere else. Using some of Khaled's patches here to mash it up. Oh yeah, let's try this one. I made this one. Added this one to what the guys did. Enough respect to Theo, Cohen, Ludi, Nikolai, and the Jammers and the Endless community. Ha. Sort of trying to rip off the Daft Punk loop-in music sounds better with you, which they rather blatantly, yet brilliantly, stole from Miss Chaka Khan. It's all about that jink jink. Maybe these stabs are not working. Let's check. That's using the call and response, you see. Channels 3 and 4 swapping between each other to create a little answer, call and answer. Notes. Cheers. Slurping out. To the age of Aegis Polis, from the one and only Richard Aphex. 1, 2, 3. Rather magnificent bass. Oh yeah. Electro Elvis is loving it. It's his all-time favourite. Sort of the definition of chilled lushness, isn't it? Many a munted moment. I like that. Many a munted moment. Wednesday night special. Rocketing up towards 11 o'clock. Still got time for a couple more. This is Aphex, as you know, and Love. That blissful feeling of music that joins us together. Connecting the dots, feeling the vibes, threading it together into a quilt of culture. Crazy times. Got to stand up, stand together, stand strong. Make this soundtrack to the film of our lives. It's a together thing. Definitely let that one go on forever. There's a couple more bits of news I wanted to feature. Oh wow, great clips. And of course, the wonderful Mr. David Attenborough did his film this week. Was it called Extinction? With a heartfelt plea to all of us to take notice of what's happening, what mankind's doing to the planet, come together, find some solutions so we can live in harmony. Okay, I'm just gonna what have I done? Last week we mentioned the absolute don, Mr. Rutger Bregman, the Dutch historian speaking out against inequality, and with his book Humankind, which I'm going to order right away. And he was the guest editor of the Big Issue this week, sort of the only magazine I read. It's a really good left-wing thinking magazine. A lot of good people write for it. And he's the guest editor. It's a really wicked issue. I gave my copy to my auntie yesterday, so I haven't got it right here, but if you can pick one up or go online, full of inspiring articles. Speaking to all that's good and positive in the possibilities and the realities for humanity right now. Powerful stuff. And oh yeah, this is quite fun. Wonder if I can mix this over. Let's have a go.
The Mayflower autonomous ship is designed and built to commemorate the 400th anniversary of the original sailing, crossed from Plymouth to Plymouth in the United States, and it has no one on board, no captain, no place to eat, no place to sleep. It's a sophisticated artificial intelligence that will captain the ship across the ocean. Doesn't make it, well, no one was hurt, but we'll learn a tremendous amount, not just about the ocean and the climate, which is what this boat will do, is gather data, but how reliable systems are like this that don't depend on personnel on board.
Wicked AI self-powered ship going across the Atlantic, and Chadwick Brosnan died a couple of weeks ago.
The time has come for you to come home, to be reunited with me.
Evacuate the city. Engage all defenses. Give this man a shield. In my culture, death is not the end.
Rather wonderful tribute from the African kids to Chadwick Brosnan, R.I.P. And we've just got time for a little jam more. Why not? Where are we?
Where'd you get that?
That clip. Where did we get it? Off the internet, innit? India's first analog synth company, who I had the pleasure of meeting at a synth farm in Bombay a couple of years ago. Went and hung out there in Bombay. Modular Analog HQ. Put a couple of packs together. big love to all the pirates in the area. Wigging it out, landing the trip. This has been a blast, party people. Thank you so much for giving us your time and attention and love and words on a Wednesday night here on Pirate TV. Well, that's a nice one. Okay, shall we switch over to our little cam? No, not timber. A random timber.
Hey guys.
Is this called leaning in? I think I probably said that before. So, stop leaning in. Hey people, it's been a blast. Thank you so much. You are the Pirate TV crew. We're happy to be here every Wednesday with you, and we'll be back next Wednesday. And yeah, sorry if I sometimes towards the end of the show I get a bit worked up and I forget to give enough shouts out on the chat. But I can see you all there, all you regulars, and no timber, no, darling, please, back, my public. Yeah. Big love to everyone. Thanks for your contributions. Keep them coming. jampro1000@gmail.com. Even if you just want to say hi, we love to get a message from the crew. And it's all good. It's good vibrations. Cross the tracks. Synapse to synapse. This is Pirate TV. Let's see if we can stop it actually in the not so Boris up way. When I say 1, 2, 3, peace.